Well, I want to stay with Syria. Joining me now here in the studio is Ziya Meral, the Turkish analyst and a research associate at the Foreign Policy Centre. And also joining me now via webcam from Doha is Salman, Shaikh, director of the Brookings Doha Centre. Thank you both for being with me. Ziya Meral, if I could start with you. I mean, it will seem to many people that Turkey, which has got an important role to play in this whole Syrian crisis, has gone a bit quiet of late. I mean, there was earlier on, the Prime Minister Erdogan was saying a lot of things.
Well, yes and no. I think Turkey has gone quiet, just like a lot of other people, publicly in trying to build up certain political reactions against Syria and lead up to the UN Security Council resolution. But even yesterday, the Turkish Prime Minister has come out again and strongly criticized Assad's regime. Turkish Foreign Minister has gone further enough to say this was unacceptable, and Turkey was ready to host any Syrian who is ready to flee. So Turkish reaction to Syria has been quite strong for a while.
All right, but what has Turkey got as an alternative? We know that the UN, as you say, is no longer an avenue, at least it doesn't seem to be. The Arab League sent in a monitoring mission, and that's crumpled and gone away. So what's Turkey got to offer that's different?
Well, there has been an announcement of a new initiative yesterday by the Turkish Prime Minister that a new network of countries, including various European countries and US, is developing a new strategy to handle the issue. There are, I think, two clusters of reactions that we are seeing. First is reactionary, i.e. dealing with the humanitarian crisis and refugees and providing aid, but also at the proactive level, empowering the opposition groups, although providing arms and weapons are out of the question, helping them politically, strategically, as well as finding ways to stop the curb of the trade of arms into Syria.
Okay, Salman, Shaikh, if I can come to you there in Doha, we've heard there what Turkey is thinking about, or what it might be thinking about. Is the Arab League now, given what happened to its monitoring mission, is it a spent force as far as the Syrian crisis is concerned?
Well, certainly a lot of the major players are in shock and living the hangover of the vetoes in the UN Security Council. But there is this weekend a meeting of the Gulf Cooperation Council states, including Qatar and Saudi Arabia, which have been driving action in the Security Council, and I'm sure they will be now considering other measures. What we're having on the ground, though, does require real urgent action. What is being played out in Homs comes from the playbook of Hama, 1982. People are being massacred. Crimes against humanity, I believe, are being committed.
Can I just interrupt? You say looking at other measures. I mean, what other measures?
Well, as your other guest said, there probably will be a move now to recognize the Syrian National Council. There will probably be also real talk about helping and assisting the opposition on the ground, which could be also arming those. I would actually suggest that they need to also...
This is really important. You really think that the Arab League might find itself in the position where it would consider arming the Free Syrian Army?
Well, look, the important thing is to affect the situation on the ground. This is where the current battle is going to be won or lost, to protect civilians in Syria. So yes, some may well be tempted to go down that route. And let's not forget that for months already, we've had Iranian, perhaps Hezbollah, as well as, of course, Russian support for the Syrian regime. I would, though, suggest that it's actually time to go back to the UN and try and get a ceasefire based on the Arab League proposal of November the 2nd, which, of course, Assad signed up to.
All right. What do you make of that, Ziya Meral, this idea that actually what the next step is one of militarizing the situation, if you like, arming the Free Syrian Army?
Well, neither the conjuncture in the region nor internationally is ripe for that, and we don't know where it will take us. It will possibly escalate violence. US will not be involved, and without a UN mandate to do so, Turkey and other neighboring countries will be resistant to that, and its implications for Syrians as well as the region will be quite large. However, that does not mean that we should not show a strong resolve. I think Russia here and the involvement of Russia in directly providing weapons is one thing that needs to be strongly challenged. And I think both the Arab League proposals and proposals from Turkey and UN have legitimate amount of political things that can be done before we come to a place where we see military intervention as an option.
All right. Ziya Meral here in the studio and Salman Shaikh in Doha. Thank you both for being on GMT. Thank you.